Hi guys, Simon and Alex here from Top Tennis Training in partnership with Bjorn Borg.
In this video, we're going to talk about why Djokovic is dominating tennis right now. What is making Djokovic so good?
So the first thing we're going to look at is his serve. So there's been a couple of changes that he's made on his serve, especially in his take back and the trophy position.
Now in 2009, Djokovic had a real weakness in his serve. When he dropped the racket, he would lift the racket up and it would be so far away from his body. His arm was almost fully extended in that back position, and to get into a good drop position from there is almost impossible. In 2010, Djokovic changed his service motion slightly. He made the take back much shorter, so it was more compact, and this part to here became faster. When he got his racket behind in the trophy position, his elbow was in a much better position. And that is one of the reasons why his serve has gone from being a weakness into one of his biggest strengths.
Another reason that he's actually dominating is his physical factors. So you can tell that he's become a lot fitter over the last few years. You know, when he just broke onto the tour, he used to retire when the going got tough, especially in Australia. He retired a few times. You know, and the players were questioning his fitness levels. Well, now that's no longer the case. He's able to last those 5 set matches and
go the distance.
Go the distance in the heat, in whichever the weather, and it doesn't seem to affect him anymore. So the physical factors have definitely improved his game.
And a big reason why he's become so much better physically is he hired in 2009 Thomas Muster's old fitness coach. But also Djokovic changed his diet. He went gluten-free a couple of years ago. He lost some weight those first couple of months on his new diet, and now he's much leaner than before. His body fat has gone really low, and now he's looking in fantastic shape.
Another reason is his flexibility. So he's able to get into those wide positions during the shot and also after the shot to balance and recover effectively.
Now this is due in part to his yoga. He does his yoga almost every day.
So I try to do daily at least one time.
And this is something that tennis players are now clicking onto. Andy Murray started doing Bikram Yoga, which is yoga in almost in a sauna condition where it's very hot and the body becomes much more flexible and you can lengthen the muscles in that kind of Bikram Yoga.
Without that
forcing.
Exactly, and when the worry of tears. So
yeah.
You know, if a muscle's warm, it's more likely to stretch and not tear.
Yeah. Now back to the tennis game. One of the big things that Djokovic does better than most players on tour is taking that ball early and taking the ball on the rise. And this is something, if you compare Nadal to Djokovic, the court position, Nadal is so much further back. See that Djokovic is playing almost on the baseline when he's in a neutral position or he's in an attacking position. When he's defending, he will still go back. He'll still defend from 6 or 8 feet behind the baseline. But when he's in a trading or a building situation, he's coming in and he's coming up to the baseline and taking the ball on the rise, taking time away from the opponent.
Okay, in this first example, I'm going to try and stay a little bit further back and dictate play from further behind the baseline and see how that goes. Okay, so in that example, it actually was really difficult for me to get Simon moving enough and actually penetrate enough with my shots because I felt like I was too far back and I wasn't getting enough power through the court and the angles were not open to me as much. So these were great for defending, so perhaps having a good rally, keeping the ball neutral and defending is okay, but on aggressive, it was a lot tougher to be aggressive on staying further back. So now I'm going to try and come a little bit closer to the baseline and see if I can take some of those balls on.
Need a couple of good ones. Yep. Go.
And I felt a lot more effective taking those balls on, and I was able to finish the point a lot quicker, and I'd have a lot more angles to exploit Simon and make him run, cover more distance, and therefore give me more space to hit into. On the return of serve, Novak is able to get to a lot more balls because he's become a lot more explosive. He's able to drive up, so as he's hitting, for example, forehand returns, he's able to really get a huge width, and we have videos to show that there's a big width on that forehand return, the lunge, yeah. So the lunging leg goes a real distance, so he's able to gather those wide balls when he's on the stretch. It can be applied on the backhand. He's also got a lot of balance, a lot of power with his trunk. This could be, again, due to the yoga and the gym that he's been doing, so he's able to reach those wide balls and still feel in control when he's returning the serve.
And Djokovic's return of serve, when he's actually being aggressive on the second serve, again, because of the position, he's quite close to the baseline on that second serve, and he might move in for the second serve and take the ball inside the baseline. And this is something that really takes away time from the opponent. And this is, again, one of the big things that Djokovic is doing so well, taking that return early and dictating play from that first shot from that return. Now, Djokovic doesn't have these returns by chance. He works on them every day, and every time that we've managed to see him practice, he spent at least 10 minutes practicing his return to serve with his hitting partner or his coach serving from the service line, hitting hard serves, and Djokovic is working on basically going forward still on those powerful serves.
So something that's really effective with Djokovic's return is he doesn't take a big swings. He doesn't have those huge swings to generate power. He's almost waiting for the ball and then he's hitting. He's waiting for the ball and he's hitting. So he gives the illusion of having a lot more time than he has.
One of the drills that Djokovic does a lot in training is have his hitting partner or his coach serve on him from the service line. And when his coach is serving on him, he doesn't move back too far. He's still trying to take the ball and go and meet the ball out in front. Now that drill will help Djokovic shorten his swing, and when he plays someone who's serving on the baseline, it will make it look much easier than when the player is standing behind the service line. So thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you've learned something new from this video. And make sure, if you like it, to click the like button underneath. Also leave a comment. Let us know why you think Djokovic is so hard to beat right now.
And look out for these things that we mentioned when he does play and you're watching on TV or live. Have a look, see if he does them.
Yep.
And if you have anything to add, let us know.
We have just released our brand new course, The Tennis Blueprint.
This is the complete course to mastering your tennis game.
Now in this course we have put all our previous courses in one, and we have added a lot of new content, and that course is available now.
To find out more, click this box.